Your Honor, the first person at the podium also has a victim here.
Okay, is the victim in the box?
Yeah. Wait a minute.
All right.
That's Rodriguez.
Hi.
Mr. Interpreter,
Disregard,
if you
Your
can ask-
Honor. Disregard. That's not the.
Okay.
But that's not the right person, not the.
All right. Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, he is.
He can hear you, Your Honor.
He said the
Okay.
person that-
Can you hear?
Oh, she's not here.
Are we good?
Do you want our appearance on the record?
Yeah. All right, let me get appearances for the record, starting with state.
Elaine Fusco, State Attorney's Office. Zara Manikia for the Office of the Public Defender.
All right, great. First case we're here on today for first appearance is Almeida Cruz. Is that you, sir?
No.
What's your name?
Cruz? No. Adrian.
What's your last name?
Rodriguez.
All right, so Cruz is. What happened to Cruz?
He's using the restroom, Your Honor.
She's walking in right
Okay.
now, Your Honor.
All right, we'll wait for him to get done. All right, Mr. Rodriguez Fernandez, correct?
Yes.
Does he have the victim present, or is that the person for Cruz?
It's the victim, Your
It's
Honor.
the victim for Mr. Rodriguez, Your Honor.
Okay, very good. All right, sir, you are here in 2020 MM 3819AO for charge of battery domestic violence. The court does find probable cause for your arrest. Is the victim in the box?
Sí.
Yes, Your Honor.
She needs the services of an interpreter?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Mr. Interpreter, if I can have you switch into there as well.
Sure thing, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, if you can raise your right hand to be sworn.
Señora, levante la mano derecha, por favor.
Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Juro, promete que el testimonio que rendirá será la verdad, solo la verdad y nada más que la verdad.
Sí.
Yes.
What's your name?
¿Su nombre?
Nieves. Diane Nieves.
Diane Nieves.
All right, what would you like to tell me about what happened?
Bien, ¿qué desea decirme con respecto a lo que ocurrió?
Lo que ocurrió fue que mi esposo estaba bebiendo y se puso un poquito violento. Y pues pateó el perro y se puso violento. Así, alzó la voz. Y
Well, what happened is my husband was drinking and he got violent. He kicked the dog and he got violent, raised his voice.
All right, and is Mr. Rodriguez Fernandez your husband?
El señor Rodríguez Fernández es su esposo.
legalmente esposo mío no, pero convive conmigo.
Not legally, but we live together.
Okay. Are you in fear for your safety if he was to be released?
¿Usted siente temor por su seguridad si él quedase en libertad?
No,
No.
You all live together?
¿Viven juntos?
sí,
Yes.
Are you asking that he be allowed to come home and live with you?
¿Usted quiere que él pueda regresar a la casa y siga viviendo con usted?
sí.
Yes.
Okay, and you guys have any children in common?
¿Cuántos hijos tienen en común?
Do you have any children?
No,
¿Tienen hijos?
no.
No.
All right, I can set a bond and release Mr. Rodriguez Fernandez with no hostile contact. Is that what you're asking for?
Bien, podemos emitir una fianza y que el señor Rodríguez quede en libertad, pero prohibiéndole el contacto hostil. ¿Es eso lo que usted desea?
Sí.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Adelante.
¿Puede buscar ayuda como Alcohólicos Anónimos o algo así?
Would he be able to get some help, like Alcoholics Anonymous or something like that?
I can't. Does he qualify for PTR? No. I can't order him to do Alcoholics Anonymous. I can just require that he not drink or consume any alcoholic beverages while he's out of jail.
Yo,
And I would highly encourage him to participate in some program, but I can't order him to do that today.
Yo no puedo obligarle a él a participar en ningún programa. Lo que puedo hacer es prohibirle el consumo de ningún tipo de bebida alcohólica y sugerirle que participe en algún programa, pero no puedo obligárselo.
Okay?
Sí,
Okay.
estoy de acuerdo.
Okay, I agree with that.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Gracias, señora.
Ok, ustedes. Buenas tardes.
All right, sir, I'm going to appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. I'm going to set bond in this case at $1,500. You're to have no hostile contact with the alleged victim in this case. And you're not to use or possess any alcoholic beverages while you're out on bond. Do you understand that?
Correct.
You're also not to use or possess any ammunition or firearms. If you have any guns or ammunition, they're to be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release. Understand?
Understood.
All right, I'm going to allow you to go back to the address on Millennium Boulevard with the condition of no hostile contact. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. All right, ma'am, your name?
Olmida Rivera. Olmida Rivera.
Olmina Rivera.
They're also
What happened to...
a victim.
Oh, this is the first one.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Is there a victim present on this one?
Yes, sir.
All right. Is the victim in the box?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. All right, Ms. Cruz, you are here in 2020 CF 6496AO, 2 counts of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. The court does find probable cause for your arrest, and the court will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Who's in the box? What's your name? Witness or victim?
I believe he needs the interpreter, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Interpreter, if you can switch into the box as well.
Sure thing, Your Honor.
All right, sir, can you hear me?
Señora, ¿me escucha?
Sí,
Yes.
What is your name, sir?
¿Su nombre, señor?
Guillermo Estrada.
Guillermo Estrada.
All right, Mr. Estrada, please raise your right hand to be sworn.
Levante la mano derecha, por favor.
Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Juro o promete que el testimonio que rendirá será la verdad, solo la verdad y nada más que la verdad. ¿Lo jura ante Dios?
Sí,
Yes.
Okay. And you're married to Miss Cruz?
¿Usted está casado con la señora Cruz?
sí.
Yes.
Okay. What would you like to tell me about what happened?
¿Qué quisiera decirme con respecto a lo que ocurrió?
En verdad que no tengo palabras. No tengo
Honestly, I
palabras.
have no words. No words.
Okay. Are you in fear for your safety if your wife was to get out of jail?
¿Usted siente temor por su seguridad si su esposa quedara en libertad?
No,
No.
Okay. Are you asking that she be allowed to come back home and live with you?
¿Usted quiere que ella regrese a la casa y conviva con usted?
sí, porque
Yes.
en verdad me es inexplicable por qué tuvo esta reacción. Nunca había pasado algo así.
Yes, I honestly cannot explain why she reacted this way. This has never happened before.
Okay. Would you be able to remove yourself from a situation if the situation was to happen again?
Si esta situación llegase a ocurrir otra vez, ¿usted pudiese salir del lugar y retirarse?
Sí, correcto.
Yes.
Okay.
Your Honor, because this was kind of a bloody injury, and the 13-year-old was also threatened with a vase, and there was statements to the police about this happened. It says about 2/3 of the way down, she's often aggressive and physical, so forth, that no contact for the time being.
Defense? Let me appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Counsel.
We defer the matter to the court.
Right. Sir, was your daughter present with you at the courthouse? at the
Señor.
jail?
Señor, su hija está ahí presente con usted.
No, porque creímos que no era conveniente que estuviera acá porque en verdad pues es una niña, no.
No, we thought it best for her not to be here since she's a minor.
Okay, has she expressed concerns to you over her mom being released from jail?
Y ella le ha mencionado a usted si está preocupada o si tiene alguna preocupación con respecto a que la madre quede en libertad.
No, yo he hablado con ella y le he dicho que no pasa nada, que todo está bien, que en verdad le digo que esto nunca había pasado.
No, I spoke to her and I told her that this had never happened before and it was all okay, that something like this had never happened before.
Okay. And who had you guys been drinking?
¿Habían estado bebiendo?
No, yo pertenezco a Alcohólicos Anónimos y tengo 23 años sin beber.
No, I go to AA meetings and I've been 23 years sober.
Okay. What about your wife?
¿Y su esposa?
No, tampoco no bebe.
No, she doesn't drink either.
Okay. And you're not in fear for your safety if she was to return home?
¿Y usted no tendría ninguna preocupación o inquietud con respecto a su seguridad si ella regresara a la casa?
No tengo ningún problema. En verdad cualquier cosa yo me retiro y todo está bien.
No, I wouldn't have a problem with that. If anything happens, I will just leave.
Okay. All right. Anything else from state?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Fence?
Your Honor, we'd request no hostile contact.
Okay.
And also, she has no criminal history.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir.
Gracias, señor.
All right, ma'am. I do show you qualify for pretrial release, so I'm going to give you the opportunity to do pretrial release if you wish to do that, or you can postpone the amount of $1,500. The court has heard the testimony of your husband, taken into consideration his testimony, the state's argument. I'm going to order that you be released, no hostile contact. That means no yelling, no screaming, nothing that can be considered violent or threatening to your husband or your daughter. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. You're also not to use or possess any firearms or ammunition while you're out on bond or in pretrial release. If you have any guns or ammunition, they're to be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release. You understand?
Yes.
All right.
And Your Honor, it's 1,500 on count one and
1,500 count one and 100 on count two. Or pretrial release on both if she wants to do that. All right. Good luck to you, ma'am. Your name, ma'am?
Greta Licea.
Greta Licea Betancourt?
Yes.
Okay. All right, ma'am, you're here in 2020 CF 6508AO, charge of battery on a corrections officer. The court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, does find probable cause for your arrest. Victim present or no? Okay. All right. I'm going to appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Set bond at $2,500. Good luck to you, ma'am.
And Your Honor, she is out on pretrial release on 2020 CF 003965AO on count two only. The supervising officer submitted a revocation this morning for her PTR to be revoked.
All right. Well, I'm not going to take any action on that today. It's not in front of me, so I don't have it. Thank you. Your name, sir?
Ernesto Mercado.
All right, Mr. Mercado. You are here in 2020 CF 6494AO, in charge of aggravated battery with a firearm. Is the victim present?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir. The court's going to appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. I've reviewed the arrest affidavit. It does find there's probable cause for your arrest. I'm going to set bond at this case at $2,500. You're going to have absolutely no contact with the alleged victim in this case, Cortland Balmar, directly or indirectly. Do you live on Giant Oak Lane?
Yes.
Okay. On your release, you're not going to be allowed to go back there except one time with law enforcement should you wish to retrieve your personal belongings. I also show that you qualify for pretrial release, so if you want to do pretrial release in lieu of bond, the court will give you that option as well, okay?
Okay.
Any firearms or ammunition that you have must be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release. Understood?
Okay.
All right, good luck to you, sir. Oh, sorry. I see how this is. Your name, sir?
José Nogué Collazo.
José Nogué Collazo.
Okay. All right, so you're here on a charge of driving under the influence. Probable cause was previously found. The Office of Public Defender was appointed to represent you. You will get some dates in the mail as to when your next date to come to court is. Odds are your personal appearance in court will not be required until at least July. However, stay in touch with your attorney at the Office of Public Defender, and they will give you updates on what's going on and talk to you about any. It don't matter. Okay, give me a date. Not guilty, right?
Yeah, not guilty.
N.
To be heard in Division 81. Pretrial is July the 24th.
All right.
4E.
All right. Whether or not you need to be there on July 24th has yet to be determined, but stay in touch with your attorney and they'll let you know, okay?
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, may the interpreter get the case number for this defendant?
2020 CT 3186AO.
Madam Clerk, is the Creole next? Madam Clerk Sharon?
Yes, Ms. Taylor.
I didn't let her leave. All right. Thank you, Mr. Interpreter.
Not a problem, Your Honor.
Thank you, Madam Clerk.
Is the interpreter on the phone?
Yes, sir. Hi.
Hi, have you been sworn today?
I have not.
Okay. Do you solemnly can you raise your right hand? Sorry.
Sure.
Do you solemnly swear and affirm that you will translate to the best of your ability from English to Creole and Creole to English?
I do. Isabel DeRocha, court interpreter, Creole, certified.
All right. Sir, can you hear us?
Entendez-nous, monsieur?
Oui.
Yes.
All right. What is your name?
Qui sont relais?
Bernice Jean.
Benice Jean.
All right, sir. You are here in 2020 CF 6505AO.
PCA non 20 CF 6505AO.
Okay.
That's your first case, a 5-count complaint, trafficking methamphetamine, trafficking in controlled substance, possession of a firearm and commission of a felony, possession of cannabis, and possession of drug paraphernalia.
I'm sorry, sir, a little bit slower.
Oh, sorry. Trafficking methamphetamine, trafficking in controlled substance, Possession of a firearm and commission of a felony. Possession of cannabis, under 20, or greater than 20, sorry. And possession of drug paraphernalia.
Oui, si à monsieur, parce que ou t'es fait trafic méthamphétamine, ou t'es fait trafic en substance contrôlée, ou t'es gagné en arme à feu non, pendant que t'as fait un gros crime sérieux, ou t'es gagné plus que 20 grammes de cannabis, et ou t'es gagné bagage pour faire drogue.
Based on a review of the arrest affidavit, the court does find probable cause for your arrest.
Et après que le juge la fin réviser attestation que yo te mette pour yo te arrêté, li joine que gain assez évidence.
And will appoint the office of public defender to represent you.
N'a pas défenseur public pour représenter.
Okay.
As to count 1, trafficking methamphetamine,
Premier chef accusation, trafic amphétamine.
the court will set bond at $1,000.
Juge la a mette caution bandou pour $1,000.
Count 2, trafficking controlled substance. Bond to be,
Deuxième chef accusation, contrôlé, trafic substance contrôlée. Sorry, sir.
bond to be set at $100,000.
Il a mette caution à $100,000.
Count 3, possession of a firearm and a commission of a felony. Bond to be set at $150.
Pour bagage que vous avez gagné 11 âmes sous, troisième chef accusation que vous avez gagné 11 âmes sous pendant que vous avez fait un crime sérieux, il a mette caution à $150.
Count 4, possession of cannabis over 20 grams. Bond will be set at $150.
Mettez bon non $150 pour quatrième chef accusation que vous avez gagné cannabis plus que 20 grammes.
Count 5, possession of drug paraphernalia. Bond will be set at $100.
Et mettez bon de $100 pour cinquième chef accusation que vous avez gagné bagage pour faire drogue sous.
You're also here in 2020 CF 6513 AO.
Ici à tout pour 20 CF 6513 AO.
Charge of introducing contraband to a county facility.
Vous avez essayé d'introduire bagage de contrebande non facilité du comté.
The court does find probable cause for your arrest.
Joigne que gain assez évidence pour y arrêter.
And we'll appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you in that case as well.
N'a météo pour défenseur public qui pour représenter au dans cas ça tout.
In that case, bond will be set at $1,000.
Et caution à $1,000 pour cas ça.
All right.
In the first case, can there be no weapons or firearms, no controlled substances?
Sure, sir. In 2020 CF 6505 AO, you're not to use or possess any ammunition or firearms. If you have any ammunition or firearms, they're to be surrendered to law enforcement.
Dans le cas 20 CF 6505 AO, ou pas capable de gagner aucune arme, ou bien aucune munition, aucune balle. Si vous gagnez soit 11 armes, soit quelques munitions, ou besoin de remettre au bas à la police.
They must be surrendered within 24 hours of your release from jail.
Dans une limite de temps de 24 heures après que vous sortez de prison, vous besoin d'aller porter tout bagage au bas à la police.
You're also not to use or possess any narcotics without a legal prescription.
Ou pas capable de gagner aucun, ou bien ou pas capable de servir avec aucun narcotique, aucun bagage comme ça, à moins que vous gagnez une prescription pour vous.
Understood?
Vous comprenez?
Yeah, I'm coping.
Yes, I understand.
All right. Good luck to you, sir.
Bonne chance, monsieur.
All right. Thank you, Madam Interpreter.
You're welcome, sir. Bye-bye.
All right. Your name, sir?
Mohammed Qadir.
All right, Mr. Qadir. You are here in 2020 CF 6512 AO. 3-count complaint, false imprisonment, domestic violence, battery, domestic violence, and sexual battery. Is a victim present?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. All right, so the court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, does find probable cause for your arrest, and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. In this case, count 1, bond will be set at $2,500. Count 2, bond will be set at $150. Count 3, bond will be set at $150. You're not to use or possess any firearms or ammunition. All firearms and ammunition will be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release. You're also not allowed to return to 2610 South Cimarron. Or, well, where do you live? Do you live on Sundown or South Cimarron?
I'm just visiting, sir. I don't reside permanently anywhere there. I lived in Texas.
Okay, well, you can no longer go. Okay, well, you can't go to 2610 South Cimarron or 5880 Sundown Circle. Understood?
Yes, sir.
You have personal belongings at either place?
Yes, sir.
Which place?
Sundown Circle.
All right, I'll give you one opportunity to go back to Sundown Circle with law enforcement to retrieve your personal effects.
I
All
appreciate
right, you're
it.
to have no contact with the alleged victim in this case, directly or indirectly. That means by you, phone, text, email, Skype, however you communicate, or by someone else on your behalf. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Your Honor, the next person on the docket, Natisha Hunter, mental health.
All right. Vince, do you want to reset it or do you want to do it today?
We can waive her appearance.
Okay. All right, Jatisha Hunter, 2020 MM3814AO, court will waive her appearance. Court does find probable cause for the arrest. Will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent her. Is there a victim present?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. In this case, court will set bond at $2,500. No contact with the victim. No return to the scene. No use or possession of any firearms or ammunition must be surrendered within 24 hours of her release from the jail. Your name, sir?
Marcia Hernandez.
All right, Mr. Hernandez, you are here in 2020 CF 6489AO, charged of possession of fentanyl and possession of drug paraphernalia. The court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, does find probable cause for your arrest, and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you in this case. As to count 1, bond will be set at $1,000. Count 2, bond will be set at $100. You are not to use or possess any narcotics without a legal prescription. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
Your Honor, the next person on the docket, Juan Burgos, medical.
Defense.
We'll waive his appearance.
All right. Juan Burgos, 2020 MM3808AO. Court will waive his appearance. Appoint the Office of Public Defender. Court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, does find probable cause for both counts, trespass on property after warning and resisting an officer without violence. Count 1, bond will be set at $1,000. Count 2, bond will be set at $200. Special condition, Mr. Burgos is not to return to the scene at 5750 Hazeltine Drive.
The next person on the docket, Ida LaCabella, mental health.
All right.
We'll waive her appearance.
All right. All right, Ms. Lacabella is here on 2020 MM3812AO, charge of trespass. The court will waive her appearance, appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent her. Court does find probable cause for the arrest. The court will set bond in that case at $500. The court also shows that she is out on bond in 2020 MM3310AO. Another charge of trespass. She was out on ROR. The court will take no action on that case. 2020 MM257AO. Another charge of trespass, also out on ROR. The court will take no action on that. And 2020 MM3578AO, ROR. Court will take no action on that. All right. Joshua Oliver Davis.
Mental health, Your Honor.
We can waive his appearance.
All right. 2020 MM3805 AO. Joshua Oliver Davis. Court waives his appearance. Does find probable cause for the arrest of trespass on property after warning. It will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent him. The court will set bond at $500. Special condition not to return to the scene at 7000 East Colonial Drive. All right. Your name, sir?
Reinhardt York Voigt.
All right, Mr. Voigt. You are here in 2020 MM 445 AW, a charge of trespass on property after warning. The court does find probable cause for your arrest. Will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you in this case.
No, I refuse representation by public defender.
You don't want representation?
No, I do not want representation by public defender.
You're going to hire your own attorney?
Yes.
Okay, so for purposes of today's hearing, and today's hearing only, I'll appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you in case they wanted to make any challenges to probable cause or anything like that. You guys, is there any challenge?
No.
I'm going to leave you with the Office of Public Defender, sir. Once you hire your attorney, you can have them file a notice of appearance, or we can, do you want to see if you can resolve your case today?
If it's possible.
State?
Yes, Your Honor, we can offer adjudication of guilt 2 days with 2 days credit time served, court costs.
Court costs are $273. So, sir, if you wanted to resolve your case today, it'd be an adjudication of guilt, 2 days in the county jail with the credit for 2 days that you've already spent in the county jail, in order to pay $273 in court costs, which could be spread out over the, I could give you 120 days or longer if you need it.
No, refuse.
You don't want to take that offer?
No.
All right, your bond is set at $500. Special condition, you're not to return to the scene. All right, good luck to you, sir. All right, your name, sir?
Thank you.
One more time.
Thank you.
What's your name?
James Kalinsky.
All right, Mr. Klinsky. You are here in 2020 CF 6431. A judge having previously found probable cause. In this case being reset to today. I'll appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you if they were not previously appointed. I do show that you qualify for pretrial release, so if you want to do pretrial release, are you allowed to do pretrial release? If not, you can post bond. Bond will be set in the amount of $2,500. Is there a victim present?
No, Judge.
Okay, bond will be set at $2,500. Special conditions, you're not to have any contact directly or indirectly with the victim in this case, and you're not to return to the scene on Al-Qadi Court. If you have any weapons or firearms still in your possession, they'll be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release. You understand?
Yes.
Okay. Good luck to you, sir.
Your Honor, can we request a one-time return?
Yeah, I'll allow you to go back one time to the Al-Qadi Court address to retrieve your personal belongings one time with law enforcement, okay?
Yes, sir. I don't understand why I'm here, though.
Yeah. No use or possession of firearms within 24, and you must surrender all firearms or ammunition within 24 hours.
I understand that, but I don't understand why I'm here.
Okay, well, I've appointed the Office of Public Defender to represent you, the largest law firm in the state of Florida. So you can talk to them and they can discuss with you why you were arrested, what the issues are with your case. You can tell them what happened and they can see if they can file some motions or something with the court. But for today's purposes, I've given you a bond or the option of doing pretrial release. And the corrections officers will give you paperwork with regards to pretrial release so you can understand what your options are, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Your Honor, next on the list is Tyshana Smith. She refused court.
Tyshauna Smith.
Yes, sir.
Oh, she refused, so it's fine. No, it's fine. We'll get there when we get there.
When we get to her, then we'll get to her name. I forgot to pull her out, okay?
Oh.
When we get
You know how it is.
Moving on.
Your name, sir?
Daniel Antonio Cisneros Pineda.
Okay, sir. You are here in 2020 MM 2862 on a charge of trespass on property other than a structure conveyance. You're here for your in-jail arraignment. You have the opportunity today to try and resolve your case. We can see if the state has an offer to see if we can resolve your case today, or you can enter a plea of not guilty. We can see if I can appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you, and we can set you for a pretrial date if that's what you want to do. You want to see if the state has an offer?
Yeah, I want to see the offer.
Your Honor, he's not okay to plea.
Oh.
He has an immigration hold.
Oh. Based on your immigration hold, sir, the Office of Public Defender, who was previously appointed to represent you, indicates that not being your best advice from them to enter a plea today.
I have an immigration hold.
That's what they're telling me.
Cisneros.
He doesn't have an immigration hold, Your Honor.
They're saying he doesn't have an immigration hold.
Oh, okay.
My notes say that he has an ICE hold, but as long as we advise him that he will be deported if he has an immigration hold.
Sir, there's some disagreement. The Office of Public Defender shows that you have an ICE hold. Corrections is saying you don't. I must warn you that if you enter a plea or say anything that would acknowledge your involvement in this case, it will subject you to deportation from the United States if you're not a United States citizen. Do you understand that?
Yes, I understand that.
Okay. Do you still want to see if you qualify and see if there's an offer? Or do you want to just set this for a pretrial date? And
I want to see if I qualify. I want to get out of the jail.
Is there an offer?
Yes, Your Honor, it's adjudication of guilt, and it's a credit time served offer. He has 39 days with 39 days credit time served. There's court cost. There's no cost of investigation, and there would be no return to the scene of the trespass at the racetrack at 350 West Sand Lake Road. Abide by trespass warning.
3, right? It's a 273, right? Yeah. 323. All right, sir, if you wanted to resolve it today, it would be 39 days in the county jail with credit for the 39 days that you have time served. It'd be an adjudication of guilty, so it would be on your record. $323 in court costs, which I could give you 90 days to pay. And then it would also be that you are not allowed to return to the racetrack gas station on West Sand Lake Road.
Okay. All right.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Okay, I need you to raise your right hand to be sworn.
Okay.
You solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God.
Yes, I swear.
Okay, what is your name, sir?
Daniel Antonio Cisneros Pineda.
All right, sir, you are here in 2020 MM 2862 AO. You can put your hand down.
Okay.
On a charge of trespass on property other than a structure or conveyance. The state has made an offer of adjudication of guilt, 39 days in the county jail with credit for 39 days time served, $323 court costs. And that includes the cost of prosecution. There'll be a $50 public defender charge, which would bring it up to $373, with no return to the scene on West Sand Lake Boulevard. You understand that?
Yes, I understand.
Sand Lake Road. All right. Has anyone forced you or threatened you into entering a plea today?
Excuse me?
Has anyone forced you or threatened you into entering a plea today?
No.
Has anyone promised you anything other than what the state attorney's office has offered on the record to resolve your case today?
No.
You understand if you're not a United States citizen, entering a plea today will subject you to deportation from the United States.
Yes, I understand.
It's your desire to still move forward.
Yes.
How far did you get in school?
7th grade.
So you understand English?
Yes, I understand. I understand a lot of English.
Okay. You understand what I've said today?
Yes, I understand.
You're under the influence of any alcohol, medication, or drugs that would influence your ability to make a decision.
No, no.
Have you ever been deemed mentally incompetent or incapacitated or have any mental health issues?
I have mental health issues.
Okay. Do those impact your ability to make clear and concise decisions?
No.
What are you on medication for those?
I'm on medication. Yes.
What medication are you on?
Depakote, Abilify, and now Risperdal and Benadryl.
Okay. Have you taken those medications today?
Yes.
All right. And have those impacted your ability to understand what's going on today at all?
I understand what's going on.
Okay. And you understand the potential, if you're not a United States citizen, of deportation, correct?
Yes, I understand.
All right. In 2020 MM 2862 AO, how do you wish to plead? Guilty or no contest?
Yes, no contest.
Contest. All right. The court will accept your plea. Will adjudicate you guilty. Order you to do 39 days in the county jail with 39 days credit time served. Order you to pay court costs, cost of prosecution, and public defender fee of total of $373. And you are not to return to the scene at 3500 West Sand Lake Road, the racetrack gas station, okay?
Okay.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
All right, thank you.
I'm going to give you 120 days to pay.
Okay, thank you.
What's your name, sir?
Juan Manuel de Leon.
All right, Mr. De Leon, you're here in 2020 MM 231AA. This case was transferred to us from felony court from 2020 CF 4799AO. You're here for your in-jail arraignment. It's a 4-count complaint: burglary to a structure, burglary to an unoccupied conveyance, 2 counts of burglary to an unoccupied conveyance, and 1 violation of Disaster Preparedness Management Act. Today's arraignment is to we can appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you, enter a plea of not guilty, and give you a date to come back for pretrial. Are there any holds?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Or we could see if there's an offer from the state to try and resolve your case. What would you like to do?
I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you.
You didn't hear any of it?
Yeah, well, I understood some of it, but not all of it.
Okay. So for today, this is what's called arraignment. So you can enter a plea of not guilty. You can have, and the Office of Public Defender was previously appointed to represent you, and we can set you for a pretrial date to come back sometime in July or late June. Or we can see if the state has an offer to try and resolve your case today. And if there's nothing else holding you, when you're done with that, whatever that offer is, you would be able to get out of jail.
I'll take the plea offer.
Well, we got to find out what the offer is first before you say you'll take it, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's hear from the state. State, is there an offer?
Yes, Your Honor. It would be adjudication of guilt, 39 days with 39 days credit time served, court costs, and no return to the scene. 1551 East Cimarron Boulevard in the vicinity of Mullinex Ford.
All right. Sir, if you want to resolve your case today, the state's offers an adjudication of guilt, 39 days in the county jail with credit for 39 days time served, no return to the scene of the Mullinex Ford on East Cimarron, and court costs in the amount, and public defender fee in the amount of $323, $373 would be the total. I must warn you that if you enter a plea today and you're not a United States citizen, entering a plea will subject you to deportation from the United States. What would you like to do?
Plea offer.
You want to take the plea offer?
Yes, sir.
All right, to the best of your ability, raise your right hand to be sworn. You solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
What's your name? You can put your hand down.
Juan Manuel de Leon.
All right, sir, you are here today in 2020 MM 231AA. The state has offered you an adjudication of guilt, 39 days in the county jail with credit for 39 days time served, court costs and public defender fee in the amount of $373, and no return to the scene at 1551 East Cimarron Boulevard, the Mullinax Ford. Is it your desire to resolve your case today?
Yes, sir.
All right, how far did you get in school?
5th grade.
All right, so you understand the English language?
Yes, sir.
You understand everything I've said today?
Yes, sir.
You under the influence of any alcohol, medication, or drugs that would influence your ability to make a decision?
No, sir.
Has anyone forced you or threatened you into making a plea anything other than what the state attorney has offered today on the record?
No, sir.
Are you entering this plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever been deemed mentally incompetent, or do you take any medication for your head, for your mind?
Take medication for seizures.
Procedures. Okay, you've taken your medication today?
Yes, sir.
That doesn't impact your ability to make a decision at all?
No, sir.
Okay. In 2020 MM231AA, how do you wish to plead? Guilty or no contest?
No contest.
All right, the court will accept your plea, find you're entering it freely and voluntarily. I'll adjudicate you guilty. Order you to do 39 days in the county jail with credit for 39 days time served. No return to the scene at 1551 East Cimarron Boulevard, the Mullinax Ford. And also order you to pay court costs, cost of prosecution, and cost of public defender for a total of $373. And I'll give you 120 days to pay that, okay?
Yes, sir.
Each count's concurrent, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Yeah, each count's concurrent. So they'll start processing your paperwork and you should be able to get out, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
The next person on the docket, Your Honor, Larry Frederick, refuse.
All right.
We can waive his appearance.
Sure. Mr. Fredericks here in 2020 MM2918AO. Charge of battery here for in-jail arraignment.
To be heard in the
All right. Court will waive his appearance. Office of Public Defender, enter plea of not guilty. Your name, sir?
Deion Robinson.
What happened to Ron Martin?
This is on the status hearing list, Your Honor.
Robinson is on the status hearing, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. All right, sir, you are here on an out-of-county hold from Sarasota, Florida. Per the judge, you're to be held at no bond for the violation of probation. My belief is that hopefully beginning next week, they'll start transporting and coming to pick you up. But until Sarasota County comes to get you, you'll be held no bond in the Orange County Jail, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you, sir. Thanks.
Your Honor,
Yep.
the next person on the docket I would like to have move up, to Mitra Godfrey. She's a felony DV. If I can have her moved up next, please, due to child care.
Is there a victim present?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, is the victim in the box?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Godfrey, come on up.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right, ma'am, you're here in 2020 CF 6478AO, battery by strangulation and battery domestic violence. The court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, does find, my eyes up here. Court does find probable cause for your arrest and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Who do I have in the box?
Tatiana Edward.
All right, Ms. Edwards, let me get you to raise your right hand to be sworn, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, what's your relationship to Ms. Godfrey?
Beyonce.
All right, what do you tell me about what happened?
I don't remember much.
Why?
It's a blur to me.
Okay.
I remember me pushing her against the wall after a verbal altercation, and her striking me in the back of the head, and me biting her and her biting me, and a lot of trying to get the baby to be quiet because he was crying, and her choking me and me trying to choke her to get off of me and me gasping for air and her too, and it's pretty much just
Okay, you all live together?
we did, but I currently live with my mother now.
Okay. So you're not at Sandy Point Square anymore?
No, sir.
Okay. Are you in fear for your safety if Miss Edward was to get out, or Miss Godfrey was to get out? Sorry.
No, sir.
All right. Are you asking that you all be allowed to have contact with one another?
Yes, sir.
All right. You understand what no hostile contact means? That's no yelling, screaming, raising arms, anything that you would perceive as threatening?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And are you asking that, are you guys going to live together, or are you not going to go back to Sandy Point Square anymore?
I'm not planning on going back, but I do plan on getting counseling, and I believe before me and her are able to move together or continue this engagement, with our engagement, she must find help as well.
Okay. Had either one of you been drinking that night?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you want to tell the court?
No, sir.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
All right. All right, Ms. Godfrey, the court does find probable cause for your arrest and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Based on the testimony of the alleged victim in this case, the court's going to set bond at $1,500, allow you to go back to Sandy Point Square, and allow you to have no hostile contact with the victim in this case. I also show that you qualify for pretrial release. So if you want to do pretrial release, in lieu of posting the bond, you'd be allowed to do that. In either situation, you are not to use or possess any firearms.
Okay.
You're not to, or ammunition. Any firearms or ammunition must be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release.
Okay. I don't
Hang on one
know
sec.
any- Okay.
Hang on.
Sorry.
Two.
No, she didn't.
Oh, sorry. So, bond on count one will be set at 100. Bond on count two will be set at 1,500. All right. Good luck to you, ma'am.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Your name, sir?
Ron Daniel Martin, sir.
All right, Mr. Martin, you're here for in-jail arraignment. The Office of Public Defender was previously appointed to represent you in 2020 CT 3199AO, charge of driving under the influence. Counsel? You plead not guilty and said it.
Sorry, are we on Mr. Allen?
Martin, correct?
Yes, sir.
It's an in-jail arraignment.
Yes, we can enter a plea, or he's okay to plea if there's an offer.
Yes, sir. I was gonna ask if was there a plea?
DUI.
I don't have an offer, Your Honor.
All right, so we'll enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf. We'll set you for pretrial on.
Heard in Division 8. It's July 24th at 9 a.m. Courtroom 4E.
All right, sir. Stay in touch with your attorney because in 2020 CT 3199, 2020 CT 3200, 2020 CT 3201AO, all those cases, the Office of Public Defender has been appointed to represent you. There's a very strong likelihood that you're not going to be required to come in person to court in July, but we don't know yet. All right. So
Sir,
once you.
Could I ask a question? I have my girlfriend on the outside. We're actually going through some rough times right now. She's hearing impaired, and she gets a check every month, and I'm kind of like her caretaker. And I was just going to see if there's any way I could plea out right now. I mean, I'll plea out for probation.
The state doesn't have an offer, and your charge is driving under the influence.
Yes, sir.
And I would advise you not to enter a plea today because it has other implications on your driving record and your driving abilities and long-term implications on insurance and financial aspects. You have a bond set, correct?
Yes, sir. But I mean, at this point in time, with the struggles out there going on because of the coronavirus, right now she can't afford to get me out because she's trying to, take care of herself with the minimum money that she gets. My lawyer was going to be trying to get an ROR for me.
Well, you're not going to get ROR on a DUI.
Yes, sir.
Does Mr. Martin qualify for PTR?
At the time, he was not interviewed due to being in safe book.
All right.
I mean, sir,
Mr.
I'll take a year probation if I could get out to be because
I understand that, but I can't do that today. All right, we're not going to enter a plea. What I can do is ask pretrial release to interview you, and if you do qualify for the pretrial release program, allow you to do pretrial release in lieu of posting the bond, and that would get you out of jail. But you'd have to do and comply everything that pretrial release says.
Yes, sir.
Understand? PTR, can you all interview him today?
So it's going to be bond or PTR?
Yes. If he qualifies. I don't know if he qualifies because he hasn't been interviewed. Does that work?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you very much.
All right, so they'll interview you hopefully today, and then if you qualify and you choose to do PTR, they'll let you out. If not, your bond is what your bond is, and the Office of Public Defender can file a motion in Division 81 and see if the judge will reduce it, or they can see if they can have a resolution for you. But as far as today's purposes, we'd enter plea not guilty in all three of your cases and set you up for an interview with pretrial release to see if you qualify. All right?
Thank you, sir.
All right. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Your name, sir?
Tell him your name.
Lewis Watts.
All right, Mr. Watts, you're here for an in-jail arraignment. The Office of Public Defender is appointed to represent you. It's a charge of driving while license suspended or revoked. Counsel?
We'd enter a plea of not guilty.
All right, so, sir, your attorney's indicated they wish to enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf. We'll set you for pretrial. All right, your case will be next heard on July 24th in courtroom 4E by Division 81. In the meantime, if you're able to bond out, get your driver's license back. Make sure you get a copy of that to your attorney from the Office of Public Defender, and they'll see if they can get your case resolved prior to July 24th. All right?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good luck to you. Are all these Division 81s today? Are all these Division 81s today? Imperial?
Yes.
Colvin Imperial?
Yes.
All right, you're here in 2019 MM 7473AO, violation of pretrial release condition, 2 counts violation of pretrial release condition on a domestic violence case. The Office of Public Defender was appointed to represent you. This is a Division 50 case. Counsel?
Your Honor, we enter a plea of not guilty.
All right, so your attorney's entered a plea of not guilty on your behalf on both counts. We'll set you for pretrial on.
Case remaining Division 50. Pretrial is June the 23rd at 2:30 p.m. Courtroom 7C.
All right, June 23rd at 2:30. Get in touch with your attorney. They'll let you know if your appearance needs to be done in person at that time, okay?
Okay.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay. The next person on the docket, Your Honor, Tyrese Marshall, refuse.
All right, we'll waive Mr. Marshall's appearance in 2020 MM 1999AO. Office of Public Defender was previously appointed. Charge of battery, domestic violence, Division 50 case.
Case remaining Division 50. Pretrial is.
Yeah, I'm assuming you want to plead not guilty, right?
Yes, please.
Go ahead.
Pretrial is July 23rd at 2:30 p.m. Courtroom 7C.
July or June?
June the 23rd.
No worries. Your name, sir?
Lord C. McFarland, sir.
All right, Mr. McFarland, you're here in 2020 MM 3385AO, violation of domestic violence injunction. The Office of Public Defender was previously appointed to represent you. This is a Division 50 case. Counsel, do you want to plead not guilty?
I have one to plead. Oh, you talking to me, sir? I'm sorry.
No, I'm talking to your attorney.
Yes, enter a plea of not guilty.
All right, sir, your attorney's indicated you wish to enter a plea of not guilty in this case. We'll set you for pretrial in Division 50 on.
June the 23rd at 2:30 p.m. Courtroom 7C.
June 23rd at 2:30. Get in touch with your attorney once you get out of jail, and they'll let you know if your appearance is required in person at that time, okay?
So I'll be locked up until June 23rd because I have.
You can post bond if there's a bond set.
The last judge, she revoked my bond for the first bond. I don't have a bond.
Okay, we'll talk to your attorney and they can file a motion. But for today's purposes, that's what we're doing. Good luck to you.
Thanks, sir.
So, sir.
Your name, sir?
Oh, William Christopher Atkins.
All right, Mr. Atkins, you're here in 2020 MM 107 AE, a charge of damage, criminal mischief. The Office of Public Defender was previously appointed to represent you. Do you want to see if you can get your case resolved today? Or do you...
Yes, sir.
You don't have an offer, Your Honor?
Okay.
Your Honor, it's not in his best interest to plea.
All right, so your attorney from the Office of Public Defender indicates it's not in your best interest to enter a plea today, and the state doesn't have an offer. I guess you have other charges pending somewhere else. So at this point, your attorney's indicated you wish to enter a plea of not guilty on this case, and we'll set you for a pretrial conference.
We heard in Division 82. Pretrial is July the 6th at 10:30.
All right, sir, your case will be assigned to Division 82, which is my division. So I can tell you, because I know, get in touch with your attorney if you're able to get out, and I'll let you know. They'll let you know if I need you to appear in person or not. All right?
Yes, sir.
Good luck. Your name, sir?
CJ Flowers.
All right, Mr. Flowers, you are here. Your case originally started as 2020 CF 4736. It's now 2020 MM 429 AW. 3-count complaint, battery by strangulation, threatening a public servant, and resisting an officer without violence. The Office of Public Defender was previously appointed to represent you.
He can enter a plea of guilty.
You want to plead it out?
If the defendant is okay with the plea, he's able to plead.
Does he know the offer?
We don't make offers on the DV battery cases.
All right, so, sir, we'll enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf, and we'll set you for pretrial.
July the 6th.
All right, we'll see you July 6th. Stay in touch with your attorney, and they'll let you know if you need to be in court that day on July 6th, or if they're able to work something out with the state to resolve your case.
Is there any way we can't get it resolved?
Not today. The state doesn't have an offer, and in these cases, typically they need to talk to the victim to run the offer by to make sure that under Marcy's law that the victim is aware and doesn't have any other input or suggestions with regards to the proposed plea offer.
Understand.
All right?
Thank you, sir.
All right, good. Yep, good luck. I thought we just talked about it. Your name, sir?
Williams Anthony.
All right, Mr. Anthony Williams, right?
Yep.
All right, so you're here in 2020 MM 1468 AO, charge of trespass on property other than a structure or conveyance. The Office of Public Defender was previously appointed to represent you. Is there an offer in this case?
This is Anthony Williams.
Anthony Williams, yeah.
We would offer adjudication of guilt 33 days with 33 days credit for time served. Court costs, there's a cost of investigation to Orlando Police Department of $119.24. No return to the scene of the trespass at Wawa at 4100 East Colonial Drive.
All right, sir. The state's offer is an adjudication of guilt, 33 days in the county jail with credit for the 33 days time served. Cost of investigation to Orlando Police Department, the amount of $119.24. Court costs and cost of public defender and cost of prosecution would total $273. You're not, and no return to the scene at 4100 East Colonial Drive to that Wawa. That's something that interests you?
Nope, I'm not going back to the Wawa.
I know, but do you want to get out of jail? Does that offer?
Yeah, so would we like to enter a plea today of no contest or?
Well, I'm asking you if you want to.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let me get you to raise your right hand to be sworn. You solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, put your hand down. What's your name?
Anthony Williams.
All right, so you're here on a charge of trespass on property other than a structure or conveyance in 2020 MM 1468. The state has offered you an adjudication of guilt, 33 days in the county jail with credit for 33 days time served, cost of investigation to Orlando Police Department of $119.24, no return to the scene at 4100 East Colonial Drive to that Wawa. It's my understanding you wish to resolve your case today, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, how far did you get in school?
Which school?
I don't know. Which school did you go to? What's the highest grade you went?
I already graduated and have a diploma, sir.
Okay, so you understand English, right?
Yes, sir.
And everything I'm saying today, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, you under the influence of any alcohol, medication, or drugs that would influence your ability to make a decision?
No.
Have you ever been found incompetent or have any mental health illnesses that you're prescribed medication for?
Yeah, but I'm not taking none right now.
Okay, does that impact your ability to make a decision?
No.
You're thinking clearly?
Yes.
All right, has anyone forced you or threatened you into taking this plea?
Nope.
You understand the rights you're giving up by entering a plea, the right to confront any witnesses, and the right to make the state prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
All right. In 2020 MM 1468, how do you wish to plead? Guilty
Nope.
or no contest?
No contest.
All right, the court will accept your plea, find you're entering freely and voluntarily. I'll adjudicate you guilty of the charge, sentence you to 33 days in the county jail with credit for 33 days time served, order to pay court costs, public defender fee, and cost of prosecution for a total of $372. Also order you to pay cost of restitution to Orlando Police Department of $119.24, and you are not to return to the scene at 4100 East Colonial Drive. If I give you 360 days to pay, is that enough time?
Yes, sir.
All right, you'll have 360 days to pay. All right, good luck to you. If you wish to appeal a sentence to this court, you must do so in writing. You'd have 30 days to do so. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you.
All right.
Good luck. Your name, sir?
Victor Allen, sir.
All right, Mr. Allen, is there a victim present?
Yes, it is, Your Honor, and she's in the booth.
All right. Ma'am, what's your name?
Charmaine Hodges.
Sir, eyes up here. All right, let me get you to raise your right hand to be sworn. You solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
All right, what's your name again?
Charmaine Hodges.
All right, ma'am, what would you like to tell me?
He was drinking and we got into an altercation and he just got irate.
All right. Do you all live together?
Yes.
All right, are you in fear for your safety if he was to be released from jail?
No.
All right, are you asking that he be allowed to come back home?
Yes.
All right. Yes?
Yes.
If the situation arose, do you feel confident you'd be able to remove yourself from the situation or call law enforcement again?
Yes. This never happened before.
Okay, and you indicated Mr. Allen was drinking?
Yes.
All right. You understand what no hostile contact is?
Yes.
Is that what you're asking for?
Yes.
Anything else you want to tell the court?
No.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. All right, Mr. Allen, the court does find probable cause for your arrest and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. I'll allow you to go back. First of all, let me set bond at $1,500. You will have no hostile contact with the alleged victim in this case, and I'll allow you to return to the Woodbridge Park Drive apartment. You also not to consume or use any alcoholic beverages while you're out on bond. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, any weapons, ammunition, firearms must be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
There was something you signed. Your name, sir?
Tyler Banks.
All right, Mr. Banks. You are here in 2020 CF 6511AO. Is there a victim present?
No, Your Honor.
All right. So you're here on a charge of battery on a person 65 years of age or older and battery domestic violence. court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, does find probable cause for arrest, and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Do you live on 11th Avenue?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you have personal belongings still there?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm gonna, first of all, I'm gonna set bond in this case. Count 1 at 2,500. Count 2 at 150. You're gonna have no contact with the victim in this case, and you're not to return to the 11th Avenue address. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna allow you to go back one time with law enforcement to retrieve your personal belongings. If you have any weapons, ammunition, or firearms, they're to be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours of release from jail. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Your name, ma'am?
Madeline Benitez?
All right. Is there a victim present?
No, he's not. He didn't know he could come.
It concerns me that you know that. But you're here in 2020 CF 6486AO, aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, domestic violence related. The court does find probable cause for your arrest and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, she qualifies for PTR and they live together.
I was just getting there. All right, ma'am, I do show you that you qualify for pretrial release. So if you want to do pretrial release, are you allowed to do pretrial release? If not,
Would I get a bond if I don't?
let me finish.
Okay.
I was just getting there.
Okay, sorry.
You're fine. So you can do pretrial release, or if you want to do bond, bond will be set at 2,500.
Okay.
Because the alleged victim is not present, I'm going to order that you have no contact with the victim and that you're not to return to the scene on Edgewater Shores Court. I'm going to give you one opportunity to go back with law enforcement as we sit here today to retrieve your personal belongings. Once you get out, call law enforcement and you can go get your personal belongings. If you have any weapons, ammunition, or firearms, they're to be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release. You understand?
I understand. I have a question. If we wanted to get the no contact because that's my house as well and my kids live there, what would he have to do or what would we have to do?
You can't do anything.
Oh, no, that's fine, but
Because you can't have contact with him
Okay.
directly or indirectly. Okay? But
Okay.
if he's listening to us on the internet,
pretty
as
sure
many
he
people
is.
do, he can get in touch with your attorney and they can file a motion with the court downtown to have the court modify the terms of pretrial release. But since he's not here today, I need to hear from him that that's what he wants. I understand you're telling me that's what he wants, but he's not here to tell me that.
Okay, and there's no way that he can come maybe later or if you guys
I
get in
can roll,
contact
I
with
can
me?
roll, I can roll you to tomorrow and you can stay in jail, and if he shows up tomorrow, we can readdress it.
No, I'm okay. I'll fill in a motion.
Okay. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Your name, sir?
Jason Corey Brooks.
All right, Mr. Brooks, you're here in 2020 CF 6507AO, charge of aggravated assault and battery domestic violence related. Is there a victim present?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir. The court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, does find probable cause for your arrest, and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you in this case. This case, bond will be set at $2,500 as to count 1, and count 2, bond will be set at $150. You're to have absolutely no contact with the alleged victim in this case, directly or indirectly, and you're not to return to the scene on Rouse Road. Understand?
Yes.
If you have any weapons, ammunition, or firearms, are to be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release from jail. You understand?
Yes.
All right. Good luck to you, sir.
So how on?
Your name, sir?
Gary Glodden.
Mr. Gladden, you're here. Is there a victim present?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. In the box?
Yes.
All right. Ma'am,
Yes,
what is your name?
Alyssa Padilla.
Okay, let me get you to raise your right hand to be sworn. You solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
All right. Let me get your name one more time.
Alyssa Padilla.
Last name?
Padilla.
All right, sir, look at me. Eyes up here. Don't look over there. All right, ma'am, why don't you tell me what happened?
I got mad at him and started yelling at him and hitting him, and he told me multiple times to stop, basically. And I didn't listen, so I kept hitting him. He kept trying to like push me off of him, and eventually it just got a little bit carried away. So he was like grabbing me hard, but to get me off of him. I was the one initiating it. He never started any of it.
Did you all live together?
Yes, sir.
You all drinking?
No, sir.
Were either one of you drinking?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. Are you in fear for your safety if he was to be released from jail?
Absolutely not.
All right. And you said you live together?
Yes, sir.
All right. Anything else you want to tell the court?
He never choked me. I never said that.
Okay. Are you familiar with what the term no hostile contact means?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Your Honor, related to there being a record of several injuries to include bruising and broken blood vessels all over her body, we
I'm
would ask for
also
no
anemic.
contact at this time.
Hang on. Let her finish. I'll give you an opportunity.
So we would ask for no contact temporarily, at least.
Go ahead, ma'am.
I'm also I'm anemic, so I bruise easily no matter what you do. So whatever bruises you saw on me, whatever bruises they took pictures of, that's simply because it doesn't matter how hard anybody touches me, I'm still gonna bruise. And I have medical proof to prove that if you need that too.
Okay. Anything else from the state?
Just asking for no contact, Your Honor.
Counsel.
No, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, if the situation arose again, would you feel confident in your ability to remove yourself from the situation or call law enforcement?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anything else you want to tell the court?
No, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, sir, the court does find probable cause for your arrest and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. In this case, I'm going to set bond in the amount of $1,500. I'm going to order that you have no hostile contact with the victim in this case. All right, that means no yelling, screaming, anything that anyone would perceive to be threatening or harassing in any way. Do you understand that?
Does that mean I can go home? Like, we do reside together in the same house?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that what you want, or do you not want to go home?
I want to go home, but I'm just making sure, like, she also has a place to go to as well as me. I'm not from here exactly, so.
Well, I understand. I'm allowing you both to live together based on her requests and her desires, but I'm ordering that you have no hostile contact. It means that you cannot yell at her, you cannot scream at her, you can't raise your voice, you can't raise your hand, you can't do anything except yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Are you going to be able to do that?
Yes, sir.
All right, if you have any ammunition, weapons, or firearms that are to be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release, and you're not to use or possess any firearms.
May I ask why, sir?
Because that's the law.
All right, thank you.
All right, you know what? You're not going to be allowed to go home at this point. You've given me too many reasons to question your ability to comply with no hostile contact. If you're asking me why you can't have a firearm when you just were accused of what you've been accused of, the court has pause for concern. Okay, so you're going to have no contact with the victim in this case, and you're not allowed to go back to the address on Citrus Circle.
I do not own a firearm. I was just asking why would that be a case?
Okay, well, you can get in touch with your attorney and they can file a motion, but for now, that's what it's going to be. There's going to be no contact. All right. You're also out on 2020 CT 26AW. Bond in that case was previously set at $500. The court will take no action on that case.
Your Honor, can we request a one-time return?
Yeah, you can go back one time, sir, with law enforcement to retrieve your personal belongings, but outside of that, you're not to go within 500 feet of the residence. Good luck to you. Your name, sir?
Michael Lemon.
Need a second? Need a second? Okay. All right, Mr. Lemon, you're here in 2020 CF 6491AO, charge of aggravated battery on a pregnant person. Is the victim present?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, are you in the box?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, what is your name?
Tiffany Barroso.
Ms. Brosa, if I can get you to raise your right hand to be sworn. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay, let me get you to state your name one more time.
Tiffany Barroso.
Thank you. What would you like to tell me about what happened?
Really, it was just a bad argument about something that I saw on his phone over a coworker,
Okay.
and that's just
Are
really
you-
much. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
And that's just really much it. Just the argument just got a little out of hand over what I saw in his phone.
Okay. Are you in fear for your safety?
Sir.
I'm sorry?
No, sir.
Okay, do you all live together?
Yes.
Okay, that's the address on Weston Point Drive?
Yes.
Okay, and would you be able to remove yourself from the situation if the situation became heated again? Or would you be able to call law enforcement?
Most definitely.
And are you asking the court that Mr. Lemon be allowed to come back home and live with you?
Yes, please.
And you all have a 4-year-old daughter in common?
Yes.
And she lives with you?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else you want to tell me?
No, that's it.
If
right.
I may, Your Honor, ma'am, has this happened before?
No.
So the mention in the affidavit, was that of a prior violence between you?
No, ma'am.
Police report?
No, ma'am. We've gotten into an argument before, but it was never like this.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Defense?
Your Honor, he qualifies for PTR.
Right. Okay. Anything else?
No, thank you.
All right. Ma'am, thank you. All right, sir, you qualify for pretrial release. So if you want to do pretrial release, the court's going to give you that option of doing pretrial release or bond. You can post bond, bond in this case. Bond will be set at $1,500. You're to have no hostile contact with the alleged victim in this case, Ms. Barroso, and I'm going to allow you to go back and live at the property on Weston Point Drive. No hostile contact, sir, means no yelling, screaming, raising your hand, raising your voice, or anything that she could perceive as threatening or harassing. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right, any weapons, firearms, or ammunition must be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours of release, and you're not to have any firearms in your possession after that. Understood?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good luck to you.
So,
Your name, sir?
Shawana Paul Akins.
All right, Mr. Akins. You are here in 2020 CF 5664AO, sorry. A judge in this circuit previously found probable cause and issued a warrant for your arrest. Office of Public Defender will be appointed to represent you in that case. Bond will be set at $1,000. Special conditions. You're going to have no contact directly or indirectly with the victim. You're not to return to the scene of the offense or within 1,000 feet. You're not to possess any firearms or ammunition or weapons. Any ammunition, firearms, or weapons must be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. I also show that you are out in 2020 CF 758AO, a violation of a domestic violence injunction. Bond in that case was previously set at $1,000. The court's going to revoke and terminate bond and set bond at $0 in that case.
And Your Honor, on the warrant, it was mental health or $1,000 bond. Do you want to still keep the mental health PTR?
Where's that at?
It's at the bottom left-hand corner.
Oh, on the warrant?
Yes.
Hang on a second. Where's the mental health addressed?
It's at the bottom left-hand corner of the warrant. It says mental health PTR.
Yeah, it's $1,000 or mental health PTR based on the warrant. All right, good luck to you, sir. Your name, sir?
Cedric Scott, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Scott, you are here. Is there a victim present?
No, Your Honor.
All right, in 2020 MM 3816 AO, charge of battery, domestic violence related. The court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, does find probable cause for your arrest, will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Sir, I'm going to set bond in this case at $2,500.
Don't.
You're gonna have-
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're going to have no contact with the victim. In this case, Ms. Arrington, and you're not to return to the scene on Mercy Drive. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. You don't qualify for pretrial release, so if you want to get out, you're going to have to post bond. All right. You're also not to use or possess any weapons or firearms. Any firearms, ammunition must be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release, and you have no contact directly or indirectly with the victim. All right. Good luck to you, sir. What's up?
No, I was told that she wasn't pressing charges.
Well, I don't know that. She can file something with the state, but I don't know that.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yep. Your name, sir?
Jamari Thomas.
All right, Mr. Thomas. You're here in 2020 MM 446 AW. Is there a victim present?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, sir, the court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, does find probable cause for the arrest of battery, domestic violence related. Will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Ms. Set bond in this case at $2,500. You have no contact with the alleged victim in this case. And you're out to have absolutely, you're not to return to the scene on Cropping Street. Do you have personal belongings there?
No, sir.
Okay, so you have no need to go back there, right?
No.
All right. You're also not to use or possess any firearms or ammunition. Any firearms, ammunition must be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good luck to you. Your name, sir?
James Trout.
Is there a victim present?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Trout, you do qualify for pretrial release, so if you wish to do pretrial release, the court's going to give you that opportunity to do pretrial release.
Okay.
In 2020 MM 444 AW, the court does find probable cause for your arrest and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. If you don't wish to do the pretrial release, the court will set bond in this case at $2,500. You're to have no contact with the alleged victim in this case, and you're not to return to the scene on Lee Street. Do you have property there?
It's my house.
I understand that, but do you have property there that you need to get?
I guess not.
Until your attorney can provide proof of your ownership of that residence and that no one else lives there, I can't allow you to go back there because I don't know if the victim is present there.
Yeah, she lives at her mom's, but I understand.
Not according to her statement to law enforcement.
Yeah, that was wrong. Like she don't get mail there. She don't like nothing.
Okay, well, until further order of the court, you're not to go back.
Okay.
I'll allow you to go back one time with law enforcement to retrieve your personal belongings. They know what motion to file and how to file it with the court to allow you to go back there. But until further order of the court, you're not to go back there except one time with law enforcement. Understood?
Yep.
All right, any firearms you have must be surrendered to law enforcement or ammunition or weapons. All right?
Yeah.
And no contact directly or indirectly with her.
Okay.
All right?
Yep.
All right, good luck to you. All right, your name, sir?
Douglas Arquette.
Mr. Arquette?
No, Your
You're
Honor.
here in 20, I'm sorry?
I didn't
Disregard.
One more time.
I didn't say anything, Your Honor.
Someone did.
I did disregard, Your Honor. I apologize.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, so you're here in 2020 CF 6504 AO, charge of petty theft and possession of a concealed weapon by a convicted felon. The court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, does find probable cause for your arrest. And will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you in that case. Count one, bond will be set at $500. Count two, bond will be set at $4,000. All right, special condition, you're not to return to the scene or use or possess any firearms. If you have any firearms or ammunition, that are to be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release. All right? Good luck to you.
Is there any way I can be ROR, sir?
No.
No. Oh, okay.
Your name, sir?
James August, sir.
All right, Mr. August. You are here in 2020 CF 6467AO, possession of methamphetamine. Court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, does find probable cause for your arrest, will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you in this case. In this case, count one, bond will be set at $1,000. Special condition, you're not to use or possess any narcotics without a legal prescription. Understood?
Yes, but it wasn't mine. I have an 8-year-old daughter, an 8-month-old daughter. I'm the father and the mother to. I need to go home, please, sir. I raised her, sir.
Bond's gonna be set at $1,000. Good luck to you. Whoops, sorry. Your name, sir?
Your name?
Christopher Bentley.
What happened to Cortland Balmer?
What's the jail number, Your Honor?
For Cortland Balmer?
Yes, Your Honor. We don't have him on the docket.
200-12312.
He bonded, Your Honor.
All right. All right, Mr. Bentley?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. You are here in 2020 CF 6506AO, in charge of possession of cocaine. The court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, does find probable cause for your arrest, and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you in this case. Bond in this case, sir, will be set at $2,500. I also show that you are out in 2020 CF 5199AO, in charge of failure to return property, possession of cocaine, 3 counts, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Bond was previously set in that case at $2,800. The court's going to revoke and terminate bond, set bond at $0. You're also out on bond in 2020 CF 5308AO, trafficking in cocaine, possession of cocaine, and destruction of evidence. Bond in that case was previously set at $52,000. The court's going to revoke and terminate bond and set bond at $0 in that case as well. Good luck to you, sir.
What does that mean? So that means I do not have a bond?
Correct.
Is there a way that I can appeal this? Because the arrest that was made when I was arrested last night, this arrest, I had nothing on my person. The person that was...
Your Honor,
Sir, stop talking, because everything you're saying is being recorded.
Okay.
I've appointed the Office of Public Defender to represent you. They can appeal my decision by filing a motion to modify the terms of pretrial release or whatever they want to with the judge who was assigned to. But for today's purposes, I set bond in your new arrest, and I've revoked and terminated your bond on the two felony cases that you're out on bond on.
So
All right, good luck to you.
I'm not allowed to be released on bond at the moment.
Correct. On those, you can bond out on the new case. The 2 old cases that you're already out on bond on, that bond's been revoked and terminated and set at $0.
So I can bond out on this case? No.
Yeah, but you're not going anywhere.
Okay. I'm confused.
Your name?
Naja Boss.
All right, Ms. Boss. You are here in 2020 CF 6479AO. Shooting or throwing a missile into a dwelling or structure and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. The court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, does find probable cause for your arrest, and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. I show you also qualify for pretrial release, so if you wish to participate in the pretrial release program, you're allowed to do so. If not, count 1, bond will be set at $2,500. Count 2, bond will be set at $150. Okay? In either event, you are not to return to the scene, and you're to have no contact with any of the victims, okay?
Okay.
All right, good luck to you.
It's not Corona. It's all right.
You good?
Did the screen freeze?
I don't make mistakes. Your name, sir?
DeAndre Bowen.
All right, Mr. Bowen. All right, you are here in 2020 CF 6468AO. 3-count complaint. Grand theft, 3rd-degree motor vehicle, providing false identification to a law enforcement officer, and trespass on property after warning. The Court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, does find probable cause for your arrest, and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. In that case, count 1, bond will be set at $1,000. Count 2 and 3, bond will be set at $500 each.
Sir, could you please not take my other bond? Because I have a job. I was working already at Trojan. You see how long I was out. I have no FTAs. Can I please keep my other bond?
I haven't even
Please.
gotten there yet.
I'm just trying to ask you before you get there, sir. I just want to get back to work.
I gotta look.
Yes, sir. For real.
All right, so in 2020 CF, the new law violation, 2020 CF 6468 AO, bond is $1,500 and $500. Special conditions, you're not to return to the scene on 410 North Orange Blossom Trail. You understand?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, and you'd have no contact with any of the victims in that case as well, all right?
I don't want to talk to them anyway, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, good. Now, 2020 MM 2569, charge of battery, domestic violence. Right, that's what you're out on bond on now.
Yes, I have no FTAs. I have not gotten into other trouble. I've been out for eons.
Okay. I'm going to take no action on that case, all right?
I almost told you I love you.
You haven't, but that's all right. We're good.
All right.
Godspeed.
We good? Yes, sir.
Someone loves me. Your name, sir?
Harry Brandon.
All right, Mr. Brandon. You are here in 2020 CF 6495 AO, charge of possession of cocaine. The court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, does find probable cause for the arrest, and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you in that case. All right. Bond will be set at $1,000. Special condition, you're not to use or possess any narcotics without a legal prescription. You understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck to you, sir. Your name, sir?
Jerry DeLay, sir.
All right, sir. You are here in 2020 CF 6502 AO, a charge of robbery, sudden snatching. The court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, does find probable cause for your arrest. Will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you in that case. In that case, bond will be set at $1,000. Special condition, you're not to have any contact with the alleged victim in that case. All right?
Yes, sir.
I also show that you're out on bond in 2019 CF 12488 AO, a charge of grand theft, third degree of motor vehicle. Bond was previously set in that case at $1,000. Court's going to revoke and terminate that bond, set bond at $2,500. All right?
So would I be
Good luck to you.
Sir, would I be able to bond out, sir?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. I think so. Hang on, sir. I'll be right with you. All right, your name?
Michael Florent.
Mr. Florent, you're here in 2020 CF 6465 AO, charge of attempted burglary of a dwelling. The court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, does find probable cause for your arrest, and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you in that case. We'll set bond at $1,000. Special condition, you're not to return to the scene, and you're not to have any contact with any of the alleged victims in that case. You understand?
Yes.
All right. Good luck to you, sir. Your name, sir?
Octavian Fluellen.
All right, Mr. Fluellen, you're here in 2020 CF 80AO. This is an out-of-county warrant. It was issued for your arrest. No, I'm sorry. This was a warrant that was issued for your arrest by a judge in our circuit who found probable cause. Hold on a second. But it says fugitive warrant. It's not out of county. No, but what's the charge? Deadly weapon. Okay. All right. On a charge of you're here for a warrant that was issued for your arrest on aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Bond will be set at $2,500. Yes. Special conditions, you're to have no contact directly or indirectly with the victim, co-defendant, or witnesses. You're to maintain separate residences. You're not to return to the scene of the offense. You're not to use, possess, or consume any alcohol, illegal drugs, or controlled substance without a valid prescription. And you're not to use or possess any weapons or firearms. Any weapons or firearms must be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Your name?
Kyla Gordon.
All right, Ms. Gordon. You are here in 2020 CF 6477AO, charge of burglary, conveyance, and petty theft. The court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, does find probable cause for your arrest, and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you in that case. Count 1, bond will be set at $7,000. Count 2, bond will be set at $200. Special conditions, you're not to return to the scene on Raintree Ridge Road. Understand?
Yes.
You're also here in 2020 CF 6483AO, charge of burglary, conveyance, and charge of petty theft as well. Court has reviewed that arrest affidavit, does find probable cause for your arrest as well. We'll appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Bond in that case will be set at $7,000 for count 1, and $200 for count 2. Special conditions, no return to the scene. Also, no contact in both cases with either of your co-defendants or victims. All right?
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
Your Honor, the next person on the docket, Jasmine Gross, bonded.
All right. Your name, sir?
Kurgan Guillaume.
All right, Mr. Guillaume, you're here on 2020 CF 6474AO. Count 1, a charge of escape. Count 2, tampering with physical evidence. Count 3, possession of cocaine. Count 4, resisting an officer without violence. Count 5, resisting an officer without violence. The court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, does find probable cause for your arrest. We'll appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. As to count 1, bond will be set at $5,000. Count 2, bond will be set at $150. Count 3, bond will be set at $150. Count 4 and 5, bond will be set at $100 each. Special condition, you're not to return to the scene, and you have no contact with any of the alleged victims. I also show that you're being held on an out-of-county warrant, a hold from Seminole County. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Corrections?
Yes, it's violation of probation.
Okay. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Your name, sir?
James Houston.
All right, Mr. Houston. You're here in 2020 CF 6501AO, grand theft, third degree of a motor vehicle. The court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, does find probable cause for your arrest. We'll appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you in this case. Bond will be set at $1,000. Special condition, you're not to return to the scene. You have no contact with the alleged victim. I also show that you're out ROR in 2019 CF 13081AO. The court's going to revoke and terminate the ROR and set bond in that case at $1,000 as well. All right, good luck to you, sir. Your name?
Andre Ramon Jenkins.
All right, Mr. Jenkins. You are here in 2020 CF 6484AO. Charge of petty theft with 2 prior convictions, resisting a merchant, and battery. Court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, does find probable cause. Will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. As to count 1, bond will be set at $1,000. Counts 2 and 3, bond will be set at $100 each. Special conditions, you're not to return to the scene, and you're to have no contact with the victim in this case. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, I also show that you're out on bond in 2020 CF 4179AO. Actually, you were participating in the pretrial release program in that case. Court's going to revoke and terminate pretrial release and set bond in that case at $1,000. That was in 2020 CF 4179AO. It's at 1,000. I also show that you're out in 2020 CF 5000AO, Driving while license revoked is a habitual offender. You're on pretrial release on that. Court's going to revoke and terminate that. Set bond at $1,000. Also show that you're out in 2020 CF 4065 AO, petty theft with 2 prior convictions. You are out on your own recognizance on that. The court's going to revoke and terminate that and set bond at $1,000.
Your Honor, on the 4179, it's 2 counts.
Petty theft and 2. All right, so petty theft will be set at 1,000. Resisting without violence will be set at 150. So count 1 is 1,000, count 2 is 150, correct?
Thank you, Your Honor.
4179. Thank you. Good luck to you, sir. Your name, sir?
It's Antonio Johnson.
All right, Mr. Johnson, you're here in 2020 CF 6485 AO, possession of ammunition by a convicted felon, 2 counts. The court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, does find probable cause for your arrest, and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you on that. Count 1, bond will be set at $5,000. Count 2, bond will be set at $4,000. I also show that you're out on bond in 2019 CF 16347 AO, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, driving while license suspended, and carrying a concealed firearm. In that case, bond was previously set at $2,300. Court's going to revoke and terminate that. Set bond as to count 1 at $3,500. Count 2 and 3 will remain at $150.
It's only 2 counts, Your Honor.
On the sheet, it has 3.
The state did not file on count 3.
All right, so on count 3, that's dropped. So count 1, $3,500. Count 2, $150. Thank you. Your name, sir?
Lionel Nelson.
All right, Mr. Nelson. You're here in 2019 CF 2947 AO. Failure to appear, 2 counts. Judge, in that case, there was a warrant issued for your arrest.
And when was that warrant? Because I thought I had did the time when I was locked up in Sanford. Because I don't know how I missed court.
Hang on. August 6th of 2019.
August 6th.
And let me remind you, everything you're saying is being recorded.
Okay.
All right, so there was a warrant issued for your arrest by a judge in this circuit. In that case, I'm going to set bond count 1, which is possession of more than 20 grams of cannabis, at $1,500. Count 2, possession of drug paraphernalia at $150. 150. No, you're good. All right, so you'll be able to post bond and get out.
Okay, thank you.
Office of Public Defender, if they weren't previously appointed, is appointed to represent you.
What was the bond as to FTAs?
1,500 is to count 1, 150 is to count 2.
So basically I need like 300 or something to get out? Okay, all right, thank you, sir.
Yep, good luck.
Your Honor, the next person on the docket, Jose Perez, medical.
We can waive, and I have a PBL argument.
Okay, you want to just roll it then?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Judge, I don't think he'll be attending anytime soon.
Okay. So let's deal with it today then. All right, Jose Perez, 2020 CF 6517 AO. Waive his appearance. Appoint the Office of Public Defender. Court does find probable cause. Counsel?
Your Honor, we'd ask the court to consider the fact that the affidavit is based solely on the victim's statement and that Mr. Perez has no criminal history.
Okay. State?
Your Honor, the victim's a 9-year-old who's the stepdaughter of the defendant who's touched her private parts on 3 separate occasions with vaginal penetration while touching her. The last occurrence was approximately 3 months ago in the victim's bedroom. The court can find proof evidence presumption great based on the victim's statement, particularly if the victim is a young child who is afraid of making report and does not understand the collection of evidence or anything of that nature. We would ask the court to find proof evidence or presumption great based on her statement and the credibility of the things she's mentioning that she probably would not have known had this not happened. Alternatively, we would ask the court to set the bond as to count 2 at $25,000.
Defense.
Sorry, Your Honor, just a moment.
You're good.
There's no DNA evidence, and there are 2 other children who reside in the same home, age 5 and 12, who both had no complaints. We just ask that the court set a reasonable bond.
All right. Based on the arrest affidavit and based on the statements contained therein, the court's going to find proof evident presumption great, set bond at 0. Obviously, it can be set for an evidentiary hearing, something down the road later, but for today's purposes, bond will be set at 0. All right. Thank you. Sir, your name?
Vincent Scott Porter.
All right, Mr. Porter, you are here. Hang on. In 2020 CF 6503 AO, charge of possession of concealed weapon by a convicted felon, criminal mischief, and petty theft. The court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, does find probable cause for your arrest, and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you in this case. As to count 1, bond will be set at $4,000. Count 2 and 3, bond will be set at $500. Special condition, you are not to return to the Walmart on West Colonial Drive, and you're not to use or possess any firearms, and any firearms or ammunition you have must be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release. I also show that you're out on bond in 2020 MM 2778W, possession of drug paraphernalia and trespass. Bond in that case was set at $1,250. The court will take no action on the misdemeanor case. All right, good luck to you, sir.
Is there any way I can get a deduction on that, the possession of concealed weapon? It was just a parking lot. It was no bigger than my
Your Honor, I'd advise him to not
Sir, everything you're saying is being recorded. And for today's purposes, I set bond. If you want to have your attorney file a motion, you can get in touch with the attorney from the public defender and they can file a motion, have the judge who it's assigned to hear it. But for today's purposes, bond is set at what I previously set bond at. All right, good luck to you.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Yep. Your name, sir?
Patrick Price.
All right, Mr. Price, you're here in 2020 CF 6476 AO. Charge of burglary, conveyance, and charge of petty theft. The court has reviewed the arrest affidavit. In that case, does find probable cause for your arrest. We'll appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you in that case. I'll set bond as to count 1 at $3,500. Count 2, bond will be set at $100. Special conditions, you're not to return to the scene on Rain Tree Ridge Road. And you don't have to have any contact with any of the victims in that case. What? Oh. You live in Cincinnati, sir?
Yes, sir. I was down here traveling with my girlfriend and one of my family members.
Where do they live?
We all stayed from Cincinnati, and we came down here to a hotel to come down here and enjoy time, because none of us ain't never been down here. We from Cincinnati, we don't see beaches and stuff, so we decided to come down here and ended up right here.
All right, based on the fact that you live out of state, bonding count 1 will be set at $7,000, and count 2 bond will be set at $200. You're also here in 2020 CF 6482 AO. Burglary, conveyance, and petty theft. The court has reviewed the arrest affidavit in that case. We'll set bond at count 1 at $7,000 and count 2 at $200. Office of Public Defender is appointed to represent you in that case as well. All right. Special condition, no return to the scene, no contact with the victims. Good luck. Your name, sir?
Fontaine Pryor.
Mr. Pryor.
Yes, sir.
You're here in 2020 CF 6475 AO. Charge of burglary, conveyance, and petty theft. The court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, does find probable cause for your arrest. Will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. You're down here on vacation too from Cincinnati?
Yes, sir.
All right. Count one, bond will be set at $7,000. Count two, bond will be set at $200. Special conditions, you're not to have any contact with the victims, not to return to the scene, and have no communication or contact with your co-defendant. You're also here in 2020 CF 6481 AO, charge of burglary, conveyance, and charge of petty theft. Court has found probable cause for your arrest in that case as well. We'll appoint the Office of Public Defender. Set bond, count one, 7,000, count two, 200. Special conditions, no return to the scene, no contact with victim, and no contact with co-defendant. All right, good luck to you. Your name, sir?
Good morning.
Tell him your name.
John Henry Roberts Jr.
All right, Mr. Roberts. You are here in 2020 CF 6353 AO, charge of petty theft, 2 prior convictions. A judge in this circuit found probable cause and issued a warrant for your arrest. Set bond in that case at $1,500. Special conditions, you're not to return to the scene. You're not to use or possess any alcohol, illegal drugs, or controlled substance without a prescription. You're not to possess any weapons or firearms, and any weapons or firearms you have must be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release from jail. You understand?
Yes, sir. So I can bond out today?
Maybe. We haven't gotten there yet. You can bond out on that case, yes. But you're also being held in 2020 CF 1594 AO. You're out on bond in that case. Count 1, robbery. Count 2 and 3, battery. Count 4, resisting a merchandise recovery. Bond in that case was previously set at $5,700. The court's going to revoke and terminate bond in that case. Count 1, bond will be set at $10,000. Count 2 and 3, bond will be set at $500 each. And count 4, bond will be set at $150.
Okay. So
what?
So can I bond out of, can I still bond out of jail, or?
If you have someone come up with all that money, yeah.
You said 10. I'm not you. Okay, you said
$10,000 on count 1, $500 on counts 2 and 3, and $150 on count 4. On the felony that you were already out on bond on.
So
the new one is $1,500.
So I have to pay the bond again for the first charges.
Yeah.
That I was already out of bond for.
You can't be out on bond and pick up new violations.
So what would be the total for me to bond out?
They'll give you the total.
I don't understand.
Your name?
Elfrin St. Fort.
All right, Mr. St. Fort. You are here in 2020 CF 6493 AO. 3-count charge, possession of cannabis greater than 20 grams, and 2 counts of possession of drug paraphernalia. Court does find probable cause for your arrest and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Count 1, bond will be set at $1,000. Counts 2 and 3, bond will be set at $100 each. Special condition, you're not to use or possess any firearm, any narcotics without a legal prescription, and any firearms you have must be surrendered to law enforcement. I also show that you are out on bond in Osceola County in 2020 CF 127. Bond in that case was set at $3,750. The court will take no action in that case. So when you bond out, make sure you let your attorney know that what happened. All right?
I have a question. Can I?
Don't ask questions. What?
Can I possibly get a diversion on this case, or would that something?
No.
Okay, got you. Thank you.
Good luck. Your name, sir?
Anas Ziadi.
All right, Mr. Ziadi. You are here in 2020 CF 6500AO, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. A judge in this circuit,
Excuse me?
I'm sorry. The court has reviewed your arrest affidavit, does find probable cause for your arrest. Will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Bond will be set at $2,500. You do qualify for pretrial release. So if you wish to do pretrial release, I'll give you that opportunity to do that in lieu of posting bond. Either way, you're not to use or possess any weapons or firearms. They must be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release. And you're also not to return to UCF. You go to school there?
No.
Okay. So you have no reason to be on UCF's property, correct?
Yes.
You're
Yes,
out of
you
the.
have. Yes, you have a reason, or no, you don't have a reason?
I don't have a reason. Like,
Counsel.
I don't have a reason.
The affidavit states that he's a UCF student.
That's why I'm asking if he has a reason to be there.
Yeah.
Like,
Are you a UCF student?
I graduated from there
Okay. When did you graduate?
on May 2nd.
So you have no need to be on campus right now, correct?
I have no need to be on campus that time.
I'm sorry?
I didn't have no need to go on campus at that time, but I
Okay.
went.
Well, I'm not gonna allow you to go back onto UCF's campus as soon as when you bond out of jail until this case is resolved. All right?
Okay. I don't have to go out there. Okay.
Correct. You're not allowed to go out there.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Good luck to you, sir. Yeah, I wasn't sure if he still had stuff to take care of. All right, sir, your name?
Demetrius Lattimore.
All right, Mr. Lattimore, how are you?
I'm great. I'm doing RK.
All right, you are here in 2020 CT 414 AO, a charge of driving under the influence. The court has reviewed the arrest affidavit and there does find probable cause for your arrest. We'll
Your
appoint the
Honor,
officer.
He does qualify for PTR.
Okay. He does?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. I'll appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you in that case. You also qualify for pretrial release. If you wish to do pretrial release, I'll allow you to do pretrial release on all of your cases. If not, in 2020 CT 414 AO, bond will be set at $500. In 2020 CT 415, charge of no valid driver's license. The court does find probable cause for that. Appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you on that one. Set bond in that case at $500 as well if you don't wish to do pretrial release. All right?
You want me to do pretrial release?
If you want to,
So,
it's up to you. I'm not going to force you to do it. I'm just giving you the option.
okay.
All right? Good luck. Your name, sir?
Hello,
Hello. What's your name?
my name is Slim Bahi.
All right, Mr. Bahi. You are here in 2020 MM 3802. Court does find probable cause for your arrest and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. You do qualify for the pretrial diversion program, should you wish to do pretrial diversion.
I don't know, Your Honor, what that is. So.
Pretrial diversion,
Mm-hmm.
it's a program that you don't have to post bond to get out of jail. You just, pretrial release, sorry. You would have to do certain conditions and programs, check in, make sure you're no new law violations, check in with probation, make sure you're staying in touch with everyone, doing everything you're supposed to do. Or we can set bond in your case at $1,000. I'll give you the option of doing either one you wish to do. All right? It's just a matter of personal preference. And I'll appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. What's your name?
Sir.
Mr. Bird?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. You are here in 2020 MM 3811 AO, in charge of battery. Do we have any victims present?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, court. Sir, the court has reviewed your arrest affidavit, does find probable cause for the arrest. Will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. I'll set bond in this case at $500. Order you to special conditions that you have no contact with the victim, Mr. Lewis. You live on 22nd Street?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you have a personal belongings still there?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm allowed to go back to that property one time with law enforcement to retrieve your personal belongings. But outside of that, you're not allowed to be within 500 feet of that residence. Do you understand?
Sir, that's my residence.
I understand. But for today's purposes, that's my ruling. If you want to file something with your attorney from the Office of Public Defender, they can file a motion. But without Mr. Lewis here telling me, one, that they're going to move out of the property, or two, that they're not afraid for their safety if you come back, I've got to order that you not return to the scene except one time with law enforcement.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm also going to order that you not use or possess any alcohol, and that any firearms or ammunition must be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release from jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. I also show that you're out on bond in 2020 CF 6134 AO, a charge of battery. Bond in that case was previously set at $1,500. The court's going to revoke and terminate that bond and set bond in that case at $2,500.
Well,
All right. Good luck to you, sir.
What do you mean for that? Okay. You took that bond back and said another one?
Your name, sir?
Thomas Chenault.
All right, Mr. Chenault. You are here, 2020 MM 3810 AO, charge of resisting an officer without violence. The court does find probable cause for your arrest and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. I show that you qualify for a pretrial release program. If you wish to do that, you can do that. If not, bond will be set at $500. Okay?
All right.
All right. Good luck to you, sir. Your name, ma'am?
Dejanay Crenshaw.
All right, Ms. Crenshaw, you're here in 2020 MM 3817 AO, 2-count charge, exposure of sexual organs and resisting an officer without violence. The court has reviewed your arrest affidavit, does find probable cause for your arrest, and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Count 1, bond will be set at $500. Count 2, bond will be set at $200. All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Your name, sir?
Joshua Fast.
All right, Mr. Fast, you're here in 2020 MM 3804 AO. 2-count charge, obstruction by false information and resisting an officer without violence. The court has reviewed the arrest affidavit and does find probable cause for your arrest and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Count 1, bond will be set at $500. Count 2, bond will be set at $500. Special conditions, you are not to return to the scene, which is 410 North Orange Blossom Trail or the Parliament House. Understood?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good luck to you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
I'm all right. And yourself?
All right. What's your name?
Eunice Gabriel.
All right, Mr. Gabriel. You are here in 2020 MM 976. A warrant was issued for your arrest in the charge of criminal mischief. Judge finding probable cause issued that warrant for your arrest and set bond at $100. Special condition, you're not to return to the scene. You're to have no contact with the victim or any co-defendants. Understood?
I understand. Yes, sir.
I also show that you're out on bond in 2019 CF 16508, burglary, restructure, and petty theft. Previous bond was set at $1,600. Court's going to revoke and terminate that. Set bond at count 1 at $2,000 and count 2 at $100.
Wait, sir, you're reinstating my bond? Because with that case, I actually went to court, but because of the coronavirus.
Stop. You're out on bond in that case. Everything you're saying now is being recorded. If you admit something or say something, the state's going to use that against you.
I
All right. In your felony case, the case is still pending, correct?
For the burglar,
Yes.
yes, it's still pending.
Correct. So you're still out on bond. And one of your terms and conditions of bond was that you would have new law violation. There's a new arrest that's being made. So I set bond in that case, and I'm setting your bond in the felony case, $2,000 as to count 1 and $100 as to count 2.
But
I'm not revoking
sir,
it. I'm setting a bond. That's it. Good luck to you.
So wait, what's my bond amount in total?
They'll give you paperwork. Your name, sir?
Scholar, Leffler.
All right, Mr. Leffler, you're here in 2020 MM 3801 AO. Court has reviewed the arrest, the arrest affidavit and does find probable cause for your arrest and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. You do qualify for our pretrial release program, so if you wish to do that, you can do that in lieu of posting bond. If you wish to post bond and not do pretrial release, bond is to count 1 would be set at $1,000 and count 2, bond would be set at $300. Special conditions, you're not to return to the scene and you're to have no contact with any of the victims in this case. Understood?
Understood.
Good luck to you.
Yep.
All right, your name, sir?
Gregory Martin.
All right, Mr. Martin, you are here in 2020 MM 3702 AO, charge of petty theft of the prior conviction. The warrant was issued for your arrest. Judge signed a warrant, set bond in that case at $1,000. What's this? All right. Special condition, no return to the scene, no contact with victim. All right, good luck to you, sir.
Your Honor, the next person on the docket, Jonathan Resto, bonded.
All right. Your name?
Concepcion, Javier.
Lissandro Acevedo?
He's mental health, Your Honor.
All right. 2020 CF 6406 AO. Lissandro Acevedo will waive his appearance. Court previously found probable cause, appointed the Office of Public Defender previously. In 2020 CF 6406, aggravated stalking with a credible threat, bond will be set at $2,500. Count 2, bond will be set at $150. Special conditions, no return to the scene, no contact with the victim. All right, your name, sir?
Javier.
Concepcion?
Yes.
All right, sir. You are here in 2020 CF 6454. Court having previously found probable cause, previously appointed the Office of Public Defender to represent you, and found probable cause. Count 1, bond will be set at $1,000. Counts 2 and 3, bond will be set at $500. Special condition, you are not to return to CSL Plasma on Texas Avenue. You're not to have any contact with any of the victims. I also show that you're out on bond in 2020 CF 3878 AO. That's a possession of heroin, possession of drug paraphernalia. Bond in that case was previously set at $1,100. Court's going to revoke and terminate that bond. As to count 1, bond will be set at $2,000. And count 2, bond will be set at $200. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Your Honor, the next person on the docket, Travis Henderson, mental health.
All right. All right, Mr. Henderson, 2020 CF 6439 AO. The court will waive his appearance, appoint the Office of Public Defender. Court previously found probable cause for his arrest. That's to count 1. Bond will be set at $150. Count 2, bond will be set at $100. Count 3, burglary of structure with assault battery, bond will be set at $3,000. Count 4 and 5, bond will be set at $100. Court also shows that he is out on bond in 2020 CF 4399 AO, possession of a controlled substance, possession of drug paraphernalia, and trespass on property. Was he ROR'd on that? Yes. He was ROR'd. So court revoke and terminate ROR. Set bond as to count 1 at $200. Count 2. I'm sorry. Count 1, bond will be set at $2,000. Count 2, bond will be set at $200. And count 3, bond will be set at $200. All right.
The next person on the docket, Your Honor, Christopher Hosteller, behavior.
All right. First time?
No, Your Honor.
All right. We'll waive Mr. Hosteller's appearance in 2020 MO 577 AO. Court previously found probable cause and appointed the Office of Public Defender. Bond will be set at $250. Your name, sir?
Jocelyn Morrissey, how you doing, Your Honor?
Good, how are you?
Less than how to favor.
I hear you. All right, Mr. Morrissey, you are here in 2019 CF 785 AO. A warrant was issued for your arrest by the judge for your failure to appear in court on May 15th of 2019 on a charge of attempted tampering with physical evidence and possession of drug paraphernalia.
Yes,
The
sir.
court was the public defender's office was previously appointed to represent you. I'm going to set bond and count 1 at $2,000 and count 2 at $1,000.
So
Right.
the percentage of those would be
Doubled.
who?
Huh?
I don't understand. Like the percentage of those would be.
Oh, you have to do 10% and so it'd be $300,
For both,
something like that.
For both of those?
I think so. They'll tell you.
And I have two new, well, reason being, I was involved in.
Sir, don't, everything you're saying is being recorded.
Okay.
If you have other cases and you say something that they could use against you, they will.
I understand that.
You still want to talk?
Yes, yes.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
was involved in a hit and run accident July 4th. When I was in the hospital, the police told me about my warrants that I had. You understand me? I lost my whole leg and everything trying to help somebody else out. And it was on the news and all. But when I was in the hospital, they told me about my warrants and whatnot, but they said they was going to take me to jail or whatnot, like the state trooper, the highway state trooper. Now these and I just caught 2 new charges. I understand that I'm just
You're not
asking.
hearing new charges. You're here on your failure to appear.
Okay. Well,
I don't
is there any
know-
way I
I
can
don't
get a
know-
bond reduction or anything?
No, I don't know what your new charges are.
Okay, so this is for my failure to appear?
Correct.
Okay, so the bond total is $300?
It's $2,000 on count 1, $1,000 is the count 2.
All right.
Hang on.
Sorry, Judge.
All right, sir, we're going to address your other case because apparently we're supposed to do that today.
Okay.
We're just putting out the paperwork so I can look at it and see what's going on.
Thank you very
All
much.
right?
Thank you very
Yep.
much.
Yep. Let me get you, while we're printing it out, let me take the next person and we'll come right back to you, all right?
Okay.
right, your name, sir?
Christopher Lee Garcia.
All right, what happened to Tyshionda Smith?
She refused court, Your Honor.
All right, what about Robert Taylor?
Mental health, Your Honor.
All right. Christopher Garcia.
Right.
All right. All right, Mr. Garcia, you are here on 2019 CF 12827AO, a violation of probation. Court, having found probable cause, issued the warrant for your arrest, and bond will be set at $1,000.
So I have a bond.
Your Honor, it was a bond correction done on the VOP, and it was set at 0.
Oh. All right. Sorry, sir. You don't have a bond. Bond will be set at 0. And then you're also here in 2020 CF 6480AO, attempted burglary of a conveyance. Court has found probable cause in that case. Will appoint the Office of Public Defender and set bond in that case at $1,000. All right. Good luck to you. All right. Let's bring up. Hang on. New one? Mr. Morency, yeah. All right, sir, I found your new case. It's 2020 CF 6441AO. Charge of possession of heroin and charge of possession of cocaine. The court previously found probable cause for your arrest and appointed the Office of Public Defender to represent you. I'm going to set bond in that case, count 1 at $1,000 and count 2 at $1,000. So, special condition, you're not to use or possess any narcotics without a legal prescription. So that bond plus your other case is what you need to bond out. All right, good luck to you.
So altogether, I'm just out with the first case and the second. How much is the bond total? I don't understand. Like how much the total is, everything.
$500 plus. It's $5,000 in total, so it'd be whatever your bondsman charges you, probably $500 plus a surety for the other $4,500.
So about $500 I'll be released.
And if you can provide whatever your bondsman wants as a guarantee for the other remaining $4,500, yes. Talk to your bondsman. Your name, sir?
Mateen Caduce.
These two, or is man? Yeah. I'm gonna do them. Yeah, that's all. All right, Mr. Caduce, you are here in 2018 CF 11547AO. A violation of probation. Warrant was issued for your arrest by a judge and set bond at 0. All right. You're also here on 2018 CF 11547AO. A warrant was issued for your arrest. Judge finding probable cause, set bond at 0 in that case as well. The Office of Public Defender was previously, if not previously appointed, is appointed to represent you. You're also here in 2017 CF 16056AO. A warrant was issued for your arrest. He held no bond on that case as well. 2017 CF 16056AO, grand theft of a firearm. A warrant was issued for your arrest for your failure to appear. In that case, bond is set at 0. All right, good luck to you, sir.
Is there another pudding, sir?
Your name?
Anton Wynn.
Mr. Wynn, you are here in 2018 CF 7685AO, a violation of probation. The warrant was issued for your arrest for violation of probation. In that case, you'll be held no bond. You're also here in 2020 CF 5918AO, carrying a concealed firearm in possession of cannabis less than 20 grams. Bond is set in that case at $2,600. The court will take no action on that case. Good luck to you. All right, your name?
Stephanie Jordan.
All right, Ms. Jordan. You are here in 2020 CO 448. Charge of possession of alcohol on the street or sidewalk. State, is there an offer?
Yes, Your Honor. Adjudication of guilt, 2 days with 2 days credit time served, court cost.
223. All right, ma'am, if you wanted to resolve your case today, first, the court does find probable cause for your arrest. If you want to resolve your case today, it'll be an adjudication of guilt, 2 days in the county jail with credit for 2 days time served, and court costs the amount of $223. And I can give you time to pay that.
Yes, sir.
Is that what you want to do today, resolve your case?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me get you to raise your right hand to be sworn. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, what's your name again?
Stephanie Jordan.
All right, Ms. Jordan, you're here in 2020 CO 448. Charge of possession of alcohol on a street or sidewalk. State has offered an adjudication of guilt, 2 days in the county jail with credit for 2 days time served. The court costs the amount of $223. It's my understanding you wish to resolve your case today?
Yes.
All right, has anyone forced you or threatened you into taking this plea offer and resolving your case today?
No, sir.
How far did you get in school?
9th grade.
All right, so you understand the English language?
Yes, sir.
You understand everything I've said today?
Yes, sir.
You're under the influence of any alcohol, medication, or drugs that would influence your ability to make a decision?
No, sir.
All right, you understand if you're not a United States citizen, entering a plea today will subject you to deportation from the United States?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any diagnosed mental health issues, or have you ever been diagnosed incompetent?
No, sir.
You under the you're not under the influence of anything today, right?
No, sir.
All right, I probably asked you that already. In 2020 CO 448 AO, how do you wish to plead, guilty or no contest?
Guilty.
All right, the court will accept your plea, finding you're entering it freely and voluntarily. I'll adjudicate you guilty of the charge of possession of alcohol on a street or sidewalk. Sentence you to 2 days in the county jail with credit for 2 days time served, and order you to pay $223 in court costs. Are you working?
No, sir.
All right. If I give you 360 days to pay, is that enough time?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll give you 360 days to pay. If you can't pay it, come to the courthouse, go to room 410 and set up a payment arrangement, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, if you wish to appeal a sentence to this court, you must do so in writing. You have 30 days to do so. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you, all right?
All right, yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you, ma'am. All right. Taishiona Smith, 2020 CF 6428 AO, previously a previous mental health role. Court will waive the appearance, appoint the Office of Public Defender, find probable cause for the arrest. As to count one, bond will be set at $1,000. Count two, bond will be set at $500. The court will take no action on 2019 CF 8021 AO, 2018 MM 7873 AO, 2017 CF 11484 AO, 2020 CF 383 AO, 2018 CF 5823 AO, 2020 MM 898 AO. Court will take no action on all those cases. Robert Taylor, 2020 MM 247 AA. Court waive appearance, appoint the Office of Public Defender. Court previously found probable cause for the arrest. As to count one, bond will be set at $2,500. Special condition, no contact with victim, no return to the scene, allowed to go back one time with law enforcement to retrieve personal belongings. No use or possession of a firearm. Must surrender firearms and ammunition to law enforcement within 24 hours of release. Count two, bond will be set at $150. Also show that Mr. Taylor's out on bond 2020 CF 4972 AO. The court will take no action on that. Also 2020 CF 4954 AO. The court will take no action on that.